Hey, and welcome back to another epic live stream. Yeah, today is another I'm animating a lightsaber fight live stream. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. Um, let's see what I can do today. I have a little bit of new stuff in my mind what I can do. But yeah, let's see. I hope everything works. But it seems like stream is looking good so far. Yeah. Okay, first of all, I need to look works. Okay. Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, actually looking good so far. I can start animation. Um, so yeah, what I wanted to do is that to animate further, I want to animate the strike a little bit further. And I want to animate a close-up on this part. So maybe we can do it. See? Let's see. So, close-up. I think we can animate a close-up earlier. First of all, I have to draw the head again. Drawing a circle at first. Eyes. A little bit smaller. Too long. I think right here I'm doing this shape. I will just copy this one. Faster. Nose. Looks a little bit moment. Hmm. Like this. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Can you send the Discord server? Yes, of course I can send you the Discord server. But today is not a reaction live stream. It's just an animation live stream. So for everyone who wants that I react to the animations, I will do that next week or in the next live stream. Because today is just animation. Okay. Serve the that. Okay. So now I'm going to make the lightsaber. Lightsaber moving in front of his head. And then later when I'm doing all the colors, I'm also animate maybe a little bit of lighting and shadows in the head when the lightsaber is moving in front of his head. That's good size pixels. And as the lightsaber in the middle looks a little bit goofy, but when he has a little bit more to the right, this will work way better. Just copying this, and we only need that. The lightsaber slows down. Of course, I will send you the link, but first I had to, just the moment I had to open Discord. Just give me a second. And there you go. There is the Discord link. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing a little bit more in betweens right now. Maybe it also moves a little bit more to the side then. Okay, let's see. It kind of works, but it's not very smooth. It's a little bit smoother, I think. will be smoother when I think this frame goes up. Beat them. These frames are not moving with the lightsaber. That's a little bit smoother. So this one closer. Okay, I think I know the problem, right? It looks a little bit off because right here the lightsaber is way more in front of his head. So the thing I have to do is lightsaber less in front of this frame. That, then I also need to change its arm, positioning of the arm. So maybe, yeah, that's way smoother. Yeah, and it was because the lightsaber was not moving in the same direction at first. It was moving in the same direction, but kinda moved around. Okay, so a very important part here in this animation, especially for making the lightsaber move smoothly. At first I had for make like a faster movement. You see that the gap between my lightsabers was a little bit larger. And then at the end I slowed the lightsaber down, so I was drawing a lot of more frames. And this is very often a thing, animation, that you start very fast, or you start with a slow movement. Also see this right here, like a slower movement right here, a lot of frames just with this little movement. Then animation goes a little bit faster. You see the gap gets a little bit larger, even more larger than in the frame before, and then you see that the frames are changing way more and it gets faster. Especially here you see a big difference, and then animation slows a little bit down. Then I speed up again. This makes the animation feel smooth. You start slowly, then getting a little bit faster to very fast movement, then slow it down by slowing it a little bit down, then gets very slow. So it's very important that you don't draw like right here, you draw like another impact in between, and right here you draw another in between, because then your movement looks maybe too slow and too unrealistic, because you have this slow to fast to slow movement, and that's why your timing, where you place your in-betweens, is very important information. Okay, I think the close-up looks good so far. Copy some frames right there, and I think the details for the close-up, I will make them later. Because now I want to focus more on the next scene. So, I think we can now work with the background. Yeah, but maybe before I do the background, I make animating person. So swinging like this way. So in the next scene, I need to continue with this swing. Maybe he has this right here. Just draw the body. I'm trying with basic shapes at the moment. Like that. I make it a little smaller. So when it's too large in the scene, yeah, then it can be that the movement doesn't feel good enough, I think. So that's really why I'm drawing the person a little bit smaller. Then the arm here. Fist. Torture. Okay. Yeah, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back, bro. Nice to have you here. We will continue swing. Shoulder. Moves the lightsaber now its way. Behind the sea. the movement of his arm. Very important part right now. Will you add Turkish subtitles or dubbing to your videos? Yeah, I think that I actually did that in some videos, but maybe I have to look at the settings and actually add the dubbing subtitle stuff to my YouTube videos. But I actually thought that YouTube does this automatically, but maybe I have to do that in the settings. Yeah, but I will look if I can do that. And now a very important part here is that one leg is now needs to be at the same position where it was, so not like right here. Needs to be exactly right there. This can change when you are doing like a camera movement, and the positioning of your leg maybe is different, but right here, the moment I don't have any camera movement, that's why. Yeah, it needs to stand at the same position. Okay, I want that he is actually blocking like a shot from a gun with his lightsaber. He swings his arm back and then use the momentum, swing the arm forward, and then he swings his arm again forward, then he strikes his attack. Now, the attack. Arm. Other arm. Okay, so these drawings are now a little bit harder to make because I have to draw the full body. If I'm doing like full body, it's way harder to make. It's really nice to hear that my recent video helped you. Uh, that's very nice. Erikudo, is there any advice for animating in general, like how to stop procrastinating and have to get motivated to do what you're doing right now? So what me keeps motivating is actually when I watch when I watch other people animating, or when I see like very great animations that need to animate again. So watching other people's work actually gets me a little bit motivated. And other thing, what keeps me motivating is at first just animate without any details. I mean, look at what I'm doing right here. I mean, the drawings, the lines, they're very not good. Actually, they're very rough drawings because I'm more focusing on the animation and the movement right now. But when I look at the animation, even without all the details, I see that it works. I see that can look good. And I can add all the details. I can add them later. So when you animate with too much details in first part of animating, then it kind of feels like you don't come to the part where animating is fun. So yeah, at first I would stop. Um, so at first, when I want to be motivated with animating, then yeah, I would start doing it without too much details. How's it going so far? Yeah, pretty good. I was animating like close up. Now I'm going to the next scene, which is a little bit difficult because in my head, I need to look how I want to make like a combo, like actual attack. I think I have something in my mind. Will work. Uh, so I'm at the moment I'm just drawing keyframes. So if like these are my keyframes, and I will further just draw the keyframes before I'm actually draw all of the actual frames, all of the in-betweens, I mean. And because of drawing the keyframes first, I can change stuff when I think like, okay, looks bad, need to change that. That's why I make all the keyframes at first before adding any single in between. Because when I would add in-betweens and then I change something in the animation, I also need to delete all the in-betweens, and that's not really good. That's why animating with keyframes first, very. Okay, so we have like the arm right here that goes to the camera. especially the fist is very close to the camera. Yeah, I move it a little bit. That, I think, yeah. Later a little better. I think like one of the most important part when it comes to animating is that you need to know in your head, or what would even better if when you're actually with the pictures and stuff like that. Hey, thanks for the donation. Thank you very much for the dollar. Thanks for all your support. 7 learner, 600 or 655. Yeah, thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, what I wanted to say. Yeah, it's really important that you have your poses in your mind when animating. So you can like look at some photos from people who are doing like height or actual movement of an animation. Then you look at how they are doing the poses, because the poses are later on your keyframes. I needed to drink something. I'm talking too much. Um, and yeah, you can have the poses in your mind, or you look at some pictures, which is probably the better way to do that, because having everything in your mind, sometimes everything with some references, you can really no shame to animate with references. Don't have to animate everything just from. And when you animate with references, later learn how to actually draw stuff. More often you are drawing real people, better you get at it. Of course, it's also the same with drawing, animating itself. The more you do it, the more you look at tutorials, the more you look at real pictures, real poses of people, the better you get at drawing poses and movement. Can you please make a live stream of a fighting animation if you don't mind? Do you want like a fighting animation of real characters or like stick figures? Because right now I'm actually doing like a real live stream of animating a fight. So if you want to do it like for stick figures, maybe I can also do that. Live streams. Okay, you see like the movement works. So later I have to add the in-betweens, and of course with the lightsaber, always looks better. Right now he's just like swinging his arm without the lightsaber. It looks a little goofy, I think. But yeah, with the lightsaber it will way better. So I want that think I first animated it, and I'm doing the second part of this movement later because I need to think a little bit more about it. So I'm doing so right here, because it's a very fast movement, I only need in between, like, it's really close to this image. So where is good is a little bit further back. That other arm goes a little more to this side, because right here it's more in the back of the frame, and right here it's more in the front. And because I'm now drawing the in-between, it's just a little bit more in the back. Like that. It's a small movement where he moves his arm. Okay. Be an in-between. Maybe stick figures. Yeah, okay. I can do a fight live stream or stick figures. Maybe next time I'm doing like yeah, we'll do that. That's good. Like maybe like a hand-to-hand combat stuff. Are you more interested in hand-to-hand combat or like just big impacts and 3D camera movement? 3D camera movement is a little bit harder because of the time I have in my live streams, but of course I can do that too. Oh, move on. A little bit bigger in the back. Hand-to-hand combat? Yeah. Okay, nice. Then I will do a hand-to-hand combat in my next live stream. Definitely do that. With his arm like now a little bit front. We have like the fast movement right here, then slow movement right there. Faster again. It's right now it's very fast. have to load it down. Maybe I'm just copying this frame. Okay, let's see. I actually want to add some add the lightsaber. And draw this edge here. Like right now it looks a little bit weird, but for me it works. The lines right here. Look at. Okay. I will add the lightsaber maybe. Okay, oh I would maybe come oh so I'm so that it looks clean with the frame before. Comes from the same line. When I would draw the line right here, I think it looks a little bit off, so I have to go with the same placement of the line. Maybe and then swing. Lightsaber at the moment right here. And look a little bit. A little bit different to difficult to make. Very large mirror frame. that. Epic animation, Rakudo. Thank you very much. Also got time for making episode 2 on cartoon. Hey, that's nice. I keep working on it. Pretty excited. See your results. I think like I know why it looks off. Like I know it. Like imagine that there's Saber. Maybe like that. Hmm? It's a lightsaber right here. Brought it in. More. Then here's the lightsaber. This because he wants to strike back a little bit. Then the lightsaber. And then he goes for it. Other in. Hey Rokudo, I forgot to tell you previous reaction that the full body animation I showed you was my first episode of Skies Are Red, episode 1. We'll tell you guys about it in the next reaction. Hey, that's cool. First episode, you're actually doing like a series. That's nice. Yeah. Hope to see you in the next live stream. And that you can tell us a little bit more about it. That's really nice. Okay. Know what the issue is right now? Maybe I have to okay, I will copy this, delete it. Maybe I need it. I think I then I need to delete this because I have this frame and needs to continue in this animation right here. Swinging it from the top. Pretty hard to go with the right type of swing. Also have to more continuous with the string. What's the Discord? I will send it to you. There you go. There's the Discord channel. So in my yeah, in my next live stream, I will react to your animations on my Discord channel. So yeah, that's my Discord channel. Yeah, I was a little bit too focused on the animation. I'm sorry, didn't read the chat. Okay, I now think yeah the swing looks way cleaner, but I have to animate more in betweens. Definitely more, because otherwise the animation would be, I think, a little bit too fast. So for the swing, the animation is good, but later when he swings again, I need more between here. Sometimes just drawing in betweens is very, very calming when it comes to animation because you just need to fill in the, yeah, just the lines in between. Because I don't have to think about how I need to draw the pose. I just need to add it in, just draw the in betweens, and yeah, that's the good part of animation. But not always. I mean, in betweening can be very boring, but when you need to think about all the creative stuff, how you draw something, then in betweens can be very, I think I that. Good. Definitely need like will from a little bit back because there will be another person. He will strike lightsaber. That's why back. Okay, I just tried this new thing here as well to make like the lightsaber look a little bigger. Then I need the line work. Lightsaber comes here, goes like this. Like that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. It's the part. Uh, that and nice. Now I can color. Wonderful. I am the reason that you are good at animating. Okay, that's a huge compliment. Thank you. It's really nice to hear that also inspires some people. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's see how the swing looks. Looks good. Okay, now I also need to add in lightsaber. Okay. the swing looks heavy enough here. Like a lot of frames in between. Goes for the swing. Looks heavy. The only problem I have that looks like he is not moving much. So it looks like he doesn't move from where he's standing. Maybe I can fix that when the other character is animated, because I will do a little bit of camera work here. So like the camera is following him. That's why it looks at the moment that he's not moving from his place. Yeah. I think I need to put a little bit more camera work here. Okay, oh, I just had an idea. What if you had him side flip slash, like in Combat Gods, as he's running? Ah, yeah, I know. Or what you want to... I think I can do like a side flip. This swing, so he swings once, and with this swing, he's doing like a side flip. Yeah, okay, I actually want to try. That's a good idea. I hope that we have the same side flip in mind, but the word actually helped me with coming up with an idea. So thank you very much. I think a side flip is a good idea. So drawing his head now from the top. I think you know what I want. Like the side flip. Pretty clean. That's a good thing. Okay. So the hard part is now that animating an in between these two frames. Because they're very, very, very different from each other. So one thing that's very important, that this arm goes like in an arc. The other arm goes down in an arc. I have to move his upper body to the side first. So right now we are looking at the character from the side. To achieve that he's rolling to the side, doing like the side flip, now need an in-between where we look at his upper body from the front. You could make the illusion between those two frames that the camera zooms out to show more of the lightsaber in the screen as the slash happens. Oh, and then I zoom back in? Do you mean like that? That we are camera is always like this, and then when he turns side, and we zoom out, and after that we zoom in again, or that I can do that actually. Maybe I tried it, but at first, before I do the zoom out, I first need to animate it because I do the camera work afterwards. Okay, how I do draw. It's okay. Need to try a little drawing legs. Well, it's your project. I don't want to like write it for you. Otherwise, I just animate it myself. But you can choose to do that. Yeah. It, it's a really nice idea. Uh, yes, of course, I will do. I do want to do it my own, but when you have ideas, I really appreciate it. Okay, maybe this leg, I need to change that. I can do that later. Not only look at his side. It's like weird. Yeah, so honestly, the drawing the legs now is pretty hard to do, I think. Yeah, I also think that the leg should be an anticipation. Like the toes touch the ground and those foot should stretch like how the leg tries to reach higher. Yeah. Okay. Huh? So maybe that's a frame later. I'm not wrong. Using mouse, or pen, I use a pen. But started animating, I actually used my fingers. But sometimes I noticed that animating fingers, sometimes I couldn't see what I was animating because the finger were in the way. Yeah, that was like the reason why I wanted a pen. This leg also needs technique down. Some mirrors. I mean, not too much anticipation. Trust the process now. Yeah, it's very hard. I also think that I just need to try to add a little bit more anticipation. Then later on I can change. Wrong layer. Animate here. Okay. I think this anticipation right here is a little bit weird because I have to put anticipation in the build up or the side flip comes actually with the swing of the arm. I think I will copy it and delete it. I'm copying this because maybe I need it. Paste it then again. And maybe I need to draw this back. More stretched than the straight. So I think the figure can look a little first because of the movement, but you know that in animation, uh, frames can look cursed. Yeah, it's a movement. Because of the movement, it can look clean at the end. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about the weight of the arm. I think it works better with no anticipation. Yeah, it's not actually, actually is anticipation, but not really in the legs. So you have a little bit of anticipation in the legs, I think. So your idea was good. I also thought about it, but I think the big part of the anticipation comes from the swing. Okay, so what are we doing right here? Like draw like body. What do I do with the leg? Leg. So this leg is a little bit more easy. This leg is just stretching uh, background, and other leg maybe goes like this. stretching it like a lot now. Let's see. A little bit too fast. Overall, the movement works, I think. Let's see. Okay, I think let's go a little bit further. Wrong layer, okay. Change that to layer 2. Goes a little bit too fast right here. More frames. There. Change the arm a little. I think I need more in betweens here. Maybe. So right now it's just really just the process thing. But I think it can. How's everybody doing? So in my term, I'm doing good and a little bit struggling with the input to have a good timing. Yeah, overall, doing good. Okay, having a little bit slower movement right there was definitely better. camera work. I want that first strike is like blocking a shot, like a bullet, laser bullet from a gun. Then with his next strike, he's like attacking someone. Then with the roll, maybe he, when he rolls, doing like the side flip, maybe see that something shoots and he is dodging it with the side flip. Then he strikes for another attack. That would be, I think. Okay, so I can a little bit different frame right here. Okay, I'm back now. Copy this frame. A little bit side. I think I have to. And he's up in the air. Back. Or in between. Very different from the frame before. The arm is now a little bit more stretched because it's now next frame. I think you strike. With the lightsaber. A little bit more side. This frame. Okay. His head is also more seen. that. Legs. Okay, and then it's moving more to the side. It's doing like a roll. The roll goes a little further. Ah, okay. Hit the movement. Works. Its arms. A little bit too big, I think. Rolling round. Right here. It's moving a little bit more with his arm, maybe doing speed lines. Excellent. Okay. when he's like on the ground and now drawing keyframe that's far away from the frame before, but later on it will work, I hope. Okay. That. And he's doing like throws to the side, and he's doing pose. For that, it's in this use the roll to strike in it. I think. Making it really hard to explain actually what I want to do now, but I have something in mind. Will work. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. This right. Okay, we changed that. Both looked good, but with the frames before. Okay. I need an in-between when that he rolls, comes into this position. It's also a little bit difficult to make. What do I do? And that with the roll, arm movement of his arm is also like went for the second strike. That would change a bit. That. Okay. I want to see that with the lightsaber. I think the lightsaber stuff is now the last thing I will do today. And yeah, then we see how everything worked. Finished for today's stream. I did a lot of stuff today. I think it was like one of the biggest um, movements we had in the streams so far. That's a pretty big looks cool, I think. Yeah. Going for stuff. Here. This, and I have to change the arm a little bit. Change. Because he's moving his arm a little bit. I need to change the position of the lightsaber. More like it. Egg. That looks super cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very excited how it looks with lightsaber. Uh, is to move his arm a little. What FPS are you using? I'm using like hmm, that. It's no problem, but it's it's a little okay. This right here. Think. Further. Okay, and that's it. Let's see. Um. Okay, from the start. So how many seconds do I have right now? I have 5 seconds and 120 frames. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so the end is a little bit. I think I need some frames, some in betweens for the end. But overall, the side flip works. I think I need more of a roll. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. There needs to be more that he rolls to the side. I can change that. Right here. He rolls a little bit more. His head. Okay. Now I will add the lightsaber again. This it again. So at the end I can add some frames, definitely. I can here it's real quick, and I think this is now the last in today. But on a different layer. Thank you very much that you like it. So here, us in between, go. Add. To put this one. In the here. Add. Quick. Okay. Yeah. Way better. better. Nice. Nice. Okay, that worked pretty well. So this is my final animation for today. Of course, I will work on it a little bit more in my next live streams. So, but the next live stream next week will be a reaction live stream again. Then the second live stream after that, the next live stream after the reaction live stream. And I will animate on this again. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of stuff I wanted to do today. Took a long time to figure out all the poses, all of the movement, but I think at the end it turned out pretty well. So yeah, thank you for joining my live stream today. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for kind words and good ideas. You helped me a lot with the ideas, especially on the second part of the movement with the side flip. This was a good one. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, good afternoon, evening. I don't know how late it is in your country. So yeah, keep animating. See you soon. See you in the next video or in the next live stream. And bye bye.